The purpose of this video is to demonstrate the e-timesheet functionality in HRX and in order to create a payroll. So I'm going to show you this from two different perspectives. One, the employee's perspective, whereas the employee logs on and through their dashboard, they go in and fill out their e-timesheets. Now remember that the initial part of this process is going in and creating a payroll for e-timesheets. So if you haven't seen that video yet, you'll want, or you don't know how to create a payroll for e-timesheets, you'll want to look at that video first, because this one picks up right after we create a payroll code for e-timesheets. Okay, so Dave is part of an e-timesheet payroll, so he knows that he can log on and go to his timesheets. All right, now this is from the HR manager perspective, so I'm going to have to select the company here. But if Dave logged on, he would only see his, and he would be prompted to select the payroll code, which will also show the date of his payroll. So and the period. Okay, so he'll just be able to click on that link, and he'll click next, and it will automatically take him to his timesheet here. All right, so now Dave has the ability to go on and create a timesheet. All right, he'll click it, and his timesheet will appear. There it is, and he'll be able to enter his hours. Okay, so now we've seen it from how an employee can get to their timesheet when a payroll has been created for them. But generally, there's going to be numerous employees that are inputting their hours into an electronic timesheet. So what we're going to do is we're going to move out of this area here, and we're going to go back over to, like we're an HR person, and we're going to click the payroll tab here. We're going to select, we're actually going to select the timesheets tab here. We're going to select the company that we're dealing with and the payroll code, just like we did a moment ago from Dave's dashboard. Click next, and then now we see all the people. There happens to only be two, but now we're going to see all the people in that payroll class. Now, I can create Dave's timesheet, or I can edit timesheet, Dave's timesheet, or Rachel's, just as they can go in and do their own. So what I'll do is I'll click on Dave's, and we'll go in and we'll click on Monday, and I have a couple of options here. I can either set the time myself, or I can stamp it. Okay, so you can see that it's 9:11 p.m. So see, I'm working late. All right, so I'm going to take this down here, and let's say Dave started at bright and early at 6 a.m. All right, and then he checked out at let's say 11 a.m. All right. And then in the evening, let's say he came back at 1 p.m. Over here, we're going to change the a.m. to p.m. And then he checked out at, let's say, 5 p.m. Again, changing the a.m. to p.m. All right. So he would do that. Dave would do that for every day. Now, for every day that he works. Now, what he's going to be able to do now is he's going to come in. He can calculate this. All right, and see immediately where it says we're not authorized to do overtime hours. Please check your times. So what happened here was that Dave was doing 5 hours here and 4 hours here, which is 9 hours, but he's not authorized for overtime, so it defaulted to 8. Okay. Now, obviously, if he was okay to do overtime, he would have put the 1 down here in the timesheet. All right. So if I'm Dave, I'm going to come in and I'm going to save my time every day, or if I'm the HR manager, if I'm doing them daily, I can save it. If I want to do it all at the end of 1 week and enter it in, I can do that too. Regardless, I'm going to click Save, and I'm going to get a confirmation message that a timesheet record has been created. All right. Now, when this page refreshes, now it will show me Update Timesheet rather than Create Timesheet for Dave. Okay, so if I went in to update the timesheet, and now I wanted to add different times and so forth, I could do that. Okay. Let's go in and do one for Rachel as well. All right, and let's say Rachel worked from 7 a.m. to only, let's say, 10 a.m. All right, and those are the only hours that she worked during that day. So we'll calculate it, and we see the 3 hours that were worked, and we save it. And we can, each employee can do this every day for their time, to save their time. And again, once the screen is refreshed, we can see that the timesheets now show Update Timesheet. Okay, but let's say it's Friday or it's Thursday, and we're going in, we're submitting payroll, and you're the HR manager. You're going to do payroll just like you normally would now at this point. Okay, so everything is in the system. It's just like if you did an upload from a third-party system, or if you did a supervisor manual time upload of payroll or entry of payroll. It's all the same now at this point. So we're going to go in and we're going to select our division and our payroll class, click on demo hourly, and we're going to review our timesheets. We're going to see, or we're going to review our payrolls. We're going to see that one timesheet here has been, or one payroll has been created that is not locked, but we can still review that now. Okay, so I can still go in and make changes to the payroll manager, click review, and I can see the hours that were entered for Rachel and Dave. So if I want to enter additional hours, I can do that now. Or if there's any approved sick pay or PTO, or if I wanted to add a bonus, I can enter all that information now. Okay. If I don't want to enter it, I can simply just close it, and here it is. All right. So I simply, just like I would do on any type of normal payroll, I lock it, I click OK, and the payroll is now locked. All right. So instead of being able to delete it or review it, I could create the checks now. I enter the code. The checks are created. I'll see 2 checks were generated, just as normal as any normal payroll process now at this point. All right, there are the checks, and a electronic timesheet payroll has been created. So I hope this video has been helpful, and I look forward to working with you.